Peter Hitchens had an arresting column in the Mail the other day. Enough with these interminable Scottish, Irish, Welsh nationalists whinging decade in, decade out. Why don't the English secede from the United Kingdom and leave these eternally dissatisfied Celts to take it out on each other? Peter Hitchens joins me now. Peter, it was a very clever column because you rooted it really in the romantic restoration of the Kingdom of England, which was a very great thing.
Well, it was, and I don't see why we shouldn't have it back. I think it would be a great moment for reflection, restoration, and understanding of who and what we are. I don't imagine that if England did pull out of the United Kingdom and re-establish itself as what it was, that it would continue to behave in the way that it has done for some long time as the United Kingdom. One of the things that I hope to do, apart from enjoying the look on Nicola Sturgeons' face when she realised that Scotland really was independent and had to cope with that, one of the things I wanted to do was to get England to accept its standing in the world. We had the most tremendous period of world power. I don't think any country of such a small size has ever been so powerful or so rich. But it's over, and we need to find a new place in the world in which we can be content. And I think a recognition that we're now a smaller nation would be an important way of pulling ourselves together and re-establishing ourselves as what we used to be. You look around at the nations of Europe, it's the smaller ones which don't pretend to be world powers and go stomping about in other people's countries that seem to be more content and happier and more prosperous than the ones which do. I'm sick and tired of us invading everywhere. And I think we should look to our own defences to make sure no one comes and barges into us, and otherwise leave the rest of the world alone. We've had our turn, and if it's now the turn of the Chinese, the main thing to do is to be as well defended against them as you possibly can, both militarily and culturally and economically, if you want to survive the storms that are coming. And I think a smaller country would probably do that better than the mess which is the United Kingdom, a group of nations which no longer wishes to stay together. Why hang around? Why wait to be jilted? Why stand there on the street corner with a wilting bunch of flowers waiting to be told to shove off?